Hawkeye. So, Hawkeye is set 1 year after the events of Avengers Endgame, where Clint Barton must partner with Kate Bishop, played by Haley Steinfeld, to confront enemies from his past as Ronin in order to get back to his family in time for Christmas. So, first thing I want to say right off the bat, if you hear any noise, there is I think there's a pigeon. I think there's a pigeon like right up on my like on my roof. Like I'm looking at my window. I'm looking at my window and I see like a pigeon over there. So if you hear like any if you hear any noise, if you hear any noise that sounds like raindrops, it's the pigeon walking around. So there's nothing I can do about it. But anyway, let's not. We're not here to talk about the pigeon. We're here to talk about Hawkeye. So I loved WandaVision. WandaVision was amazing. I like every episode of WandaVision got all of us, the audience, guessing and theorizing and speculating, and the ratings were amazing. It was nominated for an Emmy. I love it. I loved WandaVision. I liked Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I was kind of, I enjoyed, but I was kind of disappointed. With Loki, and now we have with Hawkeye, and so we're gonna go. So there's 6 episodes, and we're just gonna fly through all of them. And yes, there will be spoilers. So the first 2 episodes, the first episode opens up, and we see in 2012, and we see a young Kate Bishop, who witnessed Clint Barton battling the Chitauri, and she gets inspired to become a hero just like him. And then the second episode is just spent on Clint Barton trying to find his Ronin suit, and then it's at a LARP, and then I just overall I don't know. I feel disappointed. I don't know. There's just something about me that feels disappointed. Now don't get me wrong. I don't hate Hawkeye. I don't hate this TV show. I don't hate this series. Hate is a very strong word. I don't hate it. I was disappointed. I was disappointed in it. That's the word I'm looking for. So yeah. When it comes to finales, ever since episode 3, I feel like the best. Actually, you know what? I feel like the best episodes of Hawkeye are episode 3, which is titled Echoes, and then episode 5, which is titled Ronin. Ronin and Echoes are the best episodes of this series. I love both of them, and I'm pretty sure ever since episode 3, all of us were like guessing the same thing. Kingpin. Who is Echo's uncle? Who is this uncle? Who is the boss? The man behind all of it. And we were all predicting it. There were like hints. There were hints and references scattered throughout the entire season, and then at the end of season 5, at the end of episode 5, there you go. We have the Kingpin. This is like, I heard like in episode 5 there was going to be a break the internet moment. There was going to be like a moment or something that's going to break the internet. And when it happened, I kind of predicted it, but still I was still surprised. Even though I predicted it, I'll be honest with you. Even though I predicted and we all thought about the same thing, we all did. It wasn't just me. I was still surprised. And I was shocked. Like, this is crazy, because this changes the future of the MCU. Because not only is, I understand, like, the rights to all the characters from the Marvel Netflix universe have reverted back to Marvel Studios, so Kevin Feige has now complete control over the characters over on Netflix. But yeah, like, this is crazy. Like, now Kingpin is in Hawkeye, and spoiler alert if you did not see Spider-Man No Way Home. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we got Daredevil. Matt Murdock was in Spider-Man No Way Home. So Daredevil's back, and the Kingpin is back. How many? The question is now. The question is like how many, like, they have complete control over these characters all over, again. It's like, it's crazy. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe in the future we might see Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and pretty much everyone except Iron Fist. Nobody wants to see Iron Fist. We cast, I don't mind Finn. I don't have anything against Finn Jones, but he was just totally. He was complete wooden. He was completely wooden as Iron Fist with his monologues. I just couldn't take him seriously. But yeah, bring John Berthel, Christian Witter, Mike Coulter, bring everyone back. All right, it's crazy. It really is. So yeah. And let's talk about, so this whole series is all about passing the torch. Kevin Feige was like, this is passing the torch, the Hawkeye mantle, over to Kate Bishop. And I don't really see it. I mean, I don't know I don't know when the next time we're gonna see Kate Bishop, or if we're gonna get like a season 2 or anything, really. But it's just the first like 2 or 3 episodes. The first, a majority of the episodes in the series, I just did not like the character of Kate Bishop. She came off as stupid and idiotic, and she's like, I love Haley Steinfeld, but like, I couldn't. It wasn't until like the last 2 or 3 episodes where I started to like the character of Kate Bishop. But the beginning of the series, I really didn't like the character. Speaking of characters I did not like, I didn't like the character of Jack Duquet or something like that. I know who he is, the swordsman in the comics. In the comics, the swordsman is a mentor to Hawkeye, to Clint Barton. But in this one, in the MCU, they completely changed his character. I wish they would have. I wish they could. I wish they would have stuck to the comic book route. Like, how did Clint Barton become so good at archery? How did he become a master archer? And I was thinking maybe Jack was the one who taught him how to become, how to fence, how to become this master level archer. They could have done something emotional and like groundbreaking, but instead his character is so fake. Like, he's like this stepdad. He's playing the role of the stepdad, and they are really, really making him like very antagonistic and shady. In like, he's so fake. I just couldn't take him. I couldn't take him seriously. And the way they resolved the mother, Eleanor Bishop, it was just so sudden. I really am disappointed by the way how they resolved all of, the storylines. And like, and the Rolex watch, by the way, let's talk about the Rolex watch. Like, they were really building up the hype, of who or what, of who, the Rolex watch belongs to. And it belongs to his wife. And, I knew it. Like, she was a SHIELD agent. And what do you know? She's a SHIELD agent. I was like, oh, she's a shield agent. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I I was expecting a bigger reaction, but I just couldn't. So yeah. Now there are some things that I really did like. I do like. I love the chemistry between um Haley Steinfeld and Jeremy Renner. The way they play back and forth, their dynamics. At first, they don't really get along with each other because this is the first. Because of course, I understand this is the first time they're meeting each other. But then later on, they understand the situations that they're both in. They start bonding over each other, and then at the end of the series or the season, I don't know. I don't think it's been renewed. I mean, I'm looking right now. I'm looking at Wikipedia. Like, I'm staring at Wikipedia. It does not mention anything about season 2. So I think this is a one and done show, like kind of like WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So, I love the action sequences. They were very entertaining. The way they utilized the trick arrows, because I really don't, because they really had no impact or no significance, if you know what I mean, like in the movies. But the way they play them, the trick arrows here, I do love them. It's like some of them are crazy. Like one of them is a Pym arrow, which like made a vehicle turn huge. And it dropped down. The other one has like ice. The other one is acid. It was crazy. I loved it. And at first, I was thinking to myself, so moving on, I had a big question. Who is the main villain of Hawkeye? At first I was like, oh, it's Jack. Oh, it's Jack. He's shady. He's very shady and he's very fake. But I'm like, it's too easy. I feel like it's too early and too easy for him to be a villain. There's no way he's the main villain. Is it the Kingpin? Is it Vincent D'Onofrio's Wilson Fisk, who can't believe is back in the MCU? But no, it's not really Fisk. It's not really Kingpin. At the end of the day, it's actually Echo. Maya Lopez is the villain of the season, if you want to call her that. She believes not. Well, yeah, she does blame, but she also believes that Ronan was the one who killed, Hawkeye, Clint Barton, was the one who killed her father. But then it was later revealed in episode 5, and I'm pretty sure, all of us, if not most of us, predicted it, that it was Kingpin. Kingpin was the one who was the one who killed her father. Why? I don't know why. But I'm just going to assume it's just business, because it always is with the Kingpin. They did not, by the way, they did not kill, no way did they kill Kingpin. They did not kill Kingpin. No way, I don't believe that. Unless you see a body, don't believe in anything unless you see a body, or something, like an aftermath. I think maybe Kingpin or Daredevil might come back. I mean, I would love both of them to come back, but unless you see a body, don't believe that the Kingpin, Wilson Fisk, is dead. It's just no way. I don't believe it for a second. They brought him back just to kill him off? No way. They brought him back for all these years and just to kill him off. I don't believe that for a second. So yeah, I do know that Echo will be getting a spin-off series, which is very, very exciting. I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm not looking forward to it, but I'll definitely watch it. But it's not like one of the shows I'm interested in. Moon Knight. Now, Moon Knight is the one I'm extremely excited about it. Like, out of all these Disney Plus series that Kevin Feige, the man himself, announced, all of them, I've been wanting a Moon Knight TV show or a movie, anything live action for a long time, for years and years, and now we're finally getting it, and it's Oscar Isaac, and it's coming out pretty soon on Disney Plus. But we're not here to talk about Moon Knight. Okay, let's stop talking about Moon Knight and the future of the Disney Plus. But yeah, I gotta tell you, I'll be honest with you guys. Overall, even though I kind of wished, episode 4, I didn't like episode 2. Episode 1 was kind of an introduction, was like a slow introduction to Kate Bishop. I didn't like episode 2 at all. Episode 3 was really good. Episode 4, again, I didn't like episode 4. I didn't like episode 1. I didn't like episode 2. I loved episode 3. I didn't like episode 4. I loved episode 5. Episode 6, the finale, they resolved so many of the storylines and all the plot lines, but some of them felt sudden, some of them felt abrupt, some of them was just flat out disappointing. So only out of all the 6 episodes of Hawkeye, only 2 of them I really do love. Like, episode 5 was all about Yelena Belova, which, by the way, after the post-credit scene of Black Widow, we knew she was coming back some way, somehow, and here she is. And Florence Pugh, the relationship between Florence Pugh and Haley Steinfeld was amazing and hilarious. Their banter between each other, like, it was just, I'm just thinking about it. I'm just thinking about it now. It was so hilarious. I love the Tracksuit Mafia. They're idiots. They really are idiots, but, hey, bro, let's do this, bro. I do love the Tracksuit Mafia, but yeah, like, every episode of WandaVision, I loved every episode of WandaVision. Even the finale, I know there were some people who did not like the finale of WandaVision because their theories did not come true. Like, they wanted Evan Peters to become Quicksilver, but then Kevin Feige pulled the rug and was like, yeah, he's not actually Quicksilver, he's Ralph Boner. I liked the first 2 episodes of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Episode 3 was the weakest one. Episode 4 I absolutely loved. Episode 5 was a nice dramatic, sitting down and having a dramatic moment. I like that. Episode 6, even though there were some cool moments, like, logically, there were some things that made no sense. Like, in the beginning of episode 5 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, John Walker's like, that shield belongs to me, and then now Sam Wilson, is holding that shield, and he's not saying and John isn't saying anything. Like, he isn't feeling better. He isn't feeling bitter. It just, like, logically, it made no sense. So, yeah, I was disappointed in that. And speaking of disappointment, I was really disappointed at the cliffhanger of Loki. So, yeah. And this one is just, like, it wasn't great. It wasn't good. So, yeah, like, overall, I was really disappointed with Hawkeye as a whole TV show. Only 2 episodes, like I said, episode 3 and 5. Episode 3 was all about Echo. Episode 5 was all about Yelena Belova. And, but, like, that's it. All the other episodes I thought were, they had their moments, but and it was really fun and entertaining to watch. But, like, overall, it was really a disappointment. It was a letdown. But, that's just my opinion. That really is. Oh yeah, pizza. The Lucky, the pizza dog. The pizza. I do love. I'm not a huge dog person. But he was cute and adorable. He was adorable. Lucky was a cute and adorable dog. I don't know if it's a he or she. But it is a very adorable dog. But it had no character moments. Lucky, the pizza dog didn't have any character moment. It just eats pizza. That's it. That's the whole that's it. It's just there to eat pizza. It didn't like attack one of the members of the tracksuit. Lucky the pizza dog didn't attack one of the tracksuit mafia. All it does is just eat pizza. That's it. So yeah. I did love the LARPers. I love LARPers, Grills, and all the others. They were really fun, funny as hell. And oh my God, Rogers the musical. Rogers the musical. We were expecting a post-credit scene. All of us were expecting a post-credit scene for when the finale ended, but they gave us like a full-length Rogers the musical, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Something I will definitely watch during Christmas Day. But anyway, if you've seen Hawkeye, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. Like I said, overall, I was just disappointed. Like, there's only 6 episodes, and only 2 of them I really loved. The rest of them had their moments, but I was just really disappointed. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for taking your time to listening to my review. Please like, comment, subscribe. And I hope and wish all of you, my lovely subscribers, to have a happy and safe holiday and a Merry Christmas. I'll see you soon.